lovelies, welcome back to my page and welcome to day 9 of 25 makeup looks for Christmas. I'm joined with my younger sister Sarah today. Say hi, Sarah.
Hi.
She's very lovely, isn't she? So I'm going to be recreating a Douyin makeup look on her as she has agreed to do one of my videos with me, and I'm really excited to see what this looks like on her. She picked the look out herself, so we're just gonna hop right into it. So this is going to be the inspiration photo for today's makeup look. I think it looks so pretty. She kind of looks like a doll, and I think that's going to be like the vibe that we're going to be going for today. It's like a sugar pound fairy or a doll. Either way, I really want to see what she looks like in the style of makeup. We do have pretty similar features, but she is a lot more petite than me, and so a lot of people have been asking to see my style of makeup on somebody a little smaller, so literally me but smaller, so it's like perfect. Please subscribe to my page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. And also make sure you add the playlist that this video is a part of so that it'll automatically be added to your library. And when I upload next, you can just watch all of my videos from there. I don't have anything else I want to add, so let's go ahead and head to that tutorial. Firstly, she's going to pop in a pair of the Olens Big Glowy lenses in the shade Mocha Brown. I love these. These have the like really nice two-tone, and they make sure that the eyes look really nice and doughy, which is what we want to go for more doll-like makeup look like this one. First, going into prime, going in with the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. I love using a setting spray to prime the skin because this one helps minimize the appearance of any like pores. It just makes your skin be nice and hydrated, and your skin also looks really refreshed with a nice like dewy finish. Also from NYX, going in with the Marshmallow primer. This one is really nice and pore filling, and I love the texture that this gives the skin. It like mattifies it a little bit, and it just makes sure that the base level of the makeup is pretty even. For the foundation, we're going in with hers. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base. And this one is in the shade Medium Dark 20. This is a full coverage foundation. I'm going to use a makeup spatula to apply this to the skin to give me a really nice even layer all over the face. And this one again is like full bead, and it just makes sure that the base looks really flawless. Going to take this foundation brush to buff all of that foundation out onto the skin and just make sure it looks nice and smooth. Just like blend it out and then down her neck slightly, just to make sure there's no like line of demarcation between her face and her neck. To contour, going into the Made by Mario contour stick. This is a soft sculpt shaping stick in medium dark. I'm going to take this on her temples, her cheekbones, jawline, lower lip, and then the nose has some definition around the orbital bone, and then the tip of the nose is nice and rounded, so I'm just going to go in and do that. Going to go in with this flat top brush to buff all of that contour into the skin, just making sure that it's nicely blended into the hairline, lifting her cheekbone slightly, and then blending it down on her neck to make sure her jaw looks nice and defined, and then also buffing it in on her lower lip. Real Techniques 210 brush to buff out her nose contour. This is a nice like dense brush, so it makes sure that it like blends everything else really nicely and just buffs it really seamlessly into the foundation. The highlight, gonna first go into this One Size concealer. This is the Turn Up the Base Butter Silk Concealer in the shade Medium 4. I'm going to take this under her eyes, slightly on the side to lift, down the nose to highlight, on the forehead, upper lip, and her chin. Then going into a much lighter concealer. This is the Milani Conceal Imperfect in the shade Nude Ivory. I'm going to take this on the center of her eye, down her nose, on her upper lip slightly, chin and forehead, just to make that area a little more brighter. Then to blend out that concealer, going in with this dense concealer brush to buff all of that into the skin, on the under eye, making sure that it stays nice and lifted, down the face, and it just nicely blends everything out because it's a nice dense brush, and it just like quickly makes sure that everything looks seamless and airbrushed on the skin. From Fwee, going to go into their Lip and Cheek Blurring Pudding Pot in the shade Ambitious. I'm going to take this on her cheeks, just like lightly pat that in, on the tip of her nose and on her chin, just to make those areas look really nice and rosy and add some flush back to the skin. Then I'm going to go in with that same foundation brush and I'm going to buff all of that into the skin. Nice. Going back in to set all of the cream products. I'm going to go into the Fenty Sun Stalker in the shade Caramel Cutie. I'm going to take that with an angled powder brush and I'm going to just buff that into the perimeter of her face, just making sure all of the cream contour around the face is nicely set. Then going to go back in with that Real Techniques 210 brush, and I'm going to use that to buff all the contour at her nose just to make sure that's nicely blended out and set. From one side, it's going to go in with their setting powder. This is the Ultimate Setting Powder and the shade Translucent. I'm going to use their powder puff that comes with it and just set all over her face, making sure that it looks nice and mattified, and just blur all of the cream products in with each other. Going into the Kaleidos Mono Blush in the shade Sanguine using this Real Techniques 442 brush. I'm going to take that over top of everywhere I put that cream blush, on her cheeks, her nose, and her chin, and then just slightly on the forehead because the inspiration photo has bangs, so I just want to make the forehead look a little rosy as well. For the highlighter, going into the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt highlighter, and I'm going to use the shade Hustla Baby. I'm just going to use a highlighter brush to put that on all of the high points of her face, like down her nose, accentuate the tip, on her upper lip, her chin, her cheekbones, and then a little on her forehead. From Milani, going in with the Stay Put Mechanical Pencil in the shade Espresso. I'm going to use that to just lightly fill in her brows, make them look really natural. She has nice brows naturally, but I'm just going to add a little definition. By Ivory, going in with their Freckles Liquid Air Cushion in Saddle Brown. I'm just going to take this across her nose bridge, on her cheekbones, just to make those areas look really nice and freckly. Then use my finger to softly buff those out. Going into the P. Louise Wedding Wish palette, one of my faves. Taking this fluffy blending brush, taking the shade Endless Love, and I'll put that all over the lid to make that look nice and highlighted. Using this angled blending brush, taking the shade Hashtag Wifey, and I'm just going to completely cover and smoke out the lower lash line. On a Morphe 302 brush, so I'm going to take the shade Endless Love, and I'm going to use that to highlight around the eye and accentuate her Yesstyle in her corner and then underneath. BBIA Last Auto Gel Pencil in the shade Angel. Going to put this on her waterline to highlight the eye and just make the eye appear more open and doll-like. From Shiseido, going into their eyelash curler, I'm just going to use these to prep her lashes for mascara and just go in to make sure that they look very nice and lifted. From Lancome, going into the Lash Idol Flutter extension in the shade Black. I'm going to use this to do several coats to the upper and lower lashes to prep them for falsies and just to make the eye appear more open. Apply a pair of false lashes to her upper lash line to make the eyes appear more open. From LA Colors, going in with their lip liner in the shade Forever Red. I'm going to use that to emphasize her Cupid's bow and then make her lower lip look nice and pouty. Going back in with their Blur and Pudding Pot just to stain the lips to make sure that looks nice and rosy. So this is going to be the final look. She's going to change and she'll be right back for the reveal. So this is the look complete. Like, she looks so cute.
A little doll.
I love her hair. Please hype up her hair in the comments. I feel like she does look like a winter, like really pretty doll. The makeup looks really cute.
Thank you.
Do you have any commentary on it?
I love it. I love it. I usually never do stuff like this.
No, you never do. Yeah, she's like a all natural girly, which is like, I did my mom, and my mom is like a makeup girly. It's just like, she a musician, she living her life, she got time for it, and that's okay. But it's so pretty when it's on though.
Thank you.
But you're pretty with that too.
Yeah.
But I love that. I love the red. You need to wear red.
I do.
It's a shade of red. Because it's like a soft, like muted red as opposed to like the American red is like, I'm red. Yeah. This is like a Santa baby. I'm a sweet little baby angel girl. Yes, I love it. It's really cute. I love the highlight also. You said, do you see it on your cheeks? Do you see it?
Well, I ain't got my glasses on, so yeah, I see it. I see it now. Okay. Yeah. When I got closer.
About the girlies now. See what that looks like. See what that looks
like. Oh yeah, I can see it better now. That's pretty. A little doll that reads.
A little doll that your American Girl doll that reads.
The doll in the classroom.
Raise your hand. You got a question? Okay. Buddy. You can hear her dog in the background. I think it's really funny. I was ignoring it. Buddy. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Please make sure you're subscribing to our page and turn on your post notifications so you can be notified when I upload next. And also make sure you add the playlist that this video is a part of, the 25 makeup looks for Christmas, and so that you can watch all of our videos. So that you can watch all the videos from your library. All the products I use in my sister day are going to be linked down below. So if there's something you want to get your hands on, you can go down there and use that link to find any product you would like. Again, I hope you guys are enjoying the 25 makeup looks for Christmas. Please, if you have any commentary on my sister's look today, please leave a comment down below. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. And so we're just going to go ahead and cue that cute little montage.